Watch him move, hands a blur, feet impossibly fast. Every motion is a testament to years of relentless practice, discipline, and an unyielding pursuit of perfection. The energy in each movement is electric, almost otherworldly, as if he's channeling something far greater than just physical strength. You feel the raw power, the energy that could shatter wood and bone with a single strike. It's not just about brute force, it's about precision, timing, and a deep understanding of the body's mechanics. Each strike is calculated, purposeful, and delivered with unwavering intent. This is the Bruce Lee the world first met, a force of nature who redefined action and martial arts on screen. He became a global icon, inspiring millions with his speed, charisma, and the sheer intensity he brought to every role. But look closer, past the lightning kicks and fierce ki, and you'll find something deeper, a profound stillness in the eye of the storm. Beneath the surface, there's a calm, a sense of inner peace that anchors every explosive movement. It's a quiet confidence, a deep well of thought powering every action. This stillness is what allows him to move with such clarity and purpose, never wasting energy, always in control. He was not just a fighter, but a philosopher in motion, an artist whose canvas was the human spirit. His mind was as sharp as his fists, always questioning, always seeking to understand the world and himself. His most famous words echo this truth: "Be water, my friend." These words are more than a motto, they are a philosophy for life, a reminder to remain adaptable and open to change. This wasn't just a clever line, it was the core of his being, the distillation of a lifetime spent seeking knowledge, freedom, and self-expression. He believed that true mastery comes from understanding oneself and embracing the journey of growth. True strength, he taught, is not rigid, it's fluid, adaptable, formless. Like water, we must learn to shape ourselves to any circumstance, to move with grace and resilience. To navigate chaos, we must learn to flow, to be soft yet unstoppable, like water. In this way, we find our own power, not by resisting, but by embracing the ever-changing nature of life. The world saw the dragon, but I knew the man who filled notebooks with poetry and philosophy. His thoughts were as deep as his movements were swift, always searching for meaning and truth. His message was never about becoming him, but about becoming your most authentic self. He wanted everyone to discover their own path, to break free from limitations and express their true nature. His life proved our greatest power lies not in our fists, but in our ability to learn, grow, and flow. In the stillness at the heart of the storm, we find the strength to become who we truly are. My father was born in San Francisco, a city alive with possibility and shaped by waves of immigrants seeking new beginnings. He entered the world in the hour and year of the dragon, a detail he cherished, believing it marked him for something extraordinary. He grew up on the vibrant, bustling streets of Hong Kong, where he became both a performer and a fighter, always searching for his true identity amid the chaos and color of city life. Studying Wing Chun under the legendary Yip Man set his life's course, but not in the way most people assume. It was less about fighting others, and more about mastering himself. At 18, he arrived in America with little more than a suitcase and a dream, his pockets nearly empty but his heart full of boundless ambition and hope. He enrolled at the University of Washington, not for physical education as many expected, but for philosophy, eager to explore the deeper questions of life and existence. For him, martial arts and philosophy were inseparable. To truly understand combat, you had to understand human nature, the mind, and the spirit behind every movement. Hollywood in the 60s wasn't ready for someone like him. Asian men were cast as sidekicks or villains, never as heroes or leading men, and rarely as thinkers. He refused to accept this narrow vision, determined to break the bamboo ceiling with his talent, charisma, and unwavering belief in his own potential. As Kato in the Green Hornet, he stole every scene, his presence undeniable and his skills impossible to ignore, leaving a lasting impression on audiences. He was a creator, actor, storyteller, director, fighting battles in both martial arts and cultural representation, always pushing boundaries and challenging stereotypes. He proved you could be a fighter and a thinker, an artist and a philosopher, captivating the world without compromise, and inspiring generations to come to embrace every side of themselves. For my father, martial arts was an inward journey. All knowledge is self-knowledge, his guiding principle. The dojo was a laboratory for understanding oneself. Every punch was a chance to confront fear and ego. He saw training as a path to self-mastery, not just defeating opponents. His vast library reflected his relentless quest: Taoism, Zen, psychology, physiology. He synthesized ideas, always seeking connections to better understand the human condition. Philosophy wasn't academic, it was practical, applied directly to training and life. He encouraged students to find their own truth, not mimic his movements. For him, a punch was self-expression, and to express yourself honestly, you must first know who you are. Out of self-discovery, Jeet Kune Do was born, the way of the intercepting fist. But JKD isn't a style, it's the art of fighting without fighting, a rebellion against rigid forms. He saw traditional systems as cages, forcing people into patterns that didn't fit. JKD's core is liberation: take what's useful, adapt it to yourself. He studied everything: kung fu, boxing, fencing, stick fighting, judo, never bound by loyalty to one system. JKD was a dynamic, evolving process of personal discovery. This philosophy of freedom was radical, even controversial. He argued that blind tradition is a form of death. Truth in combat is alive and changing. Jeet Kune Do was more than self-defense, it was a philosophy for living. Don't be trapped by dogma, remain open, curious, willing to adapt. JKD was his ultimate expression of individuality, a call to be a creator, not just a follower. At the heart of Jeet Kune Do is a three-part formula. Absorb what is useful, discard what is useless, and add what is essentially your own. This is a blueprint for learning and living. Absorb what is useful. Be an open-minded, perpetual student. He learned from everyone, from Muhammad Ali to Zen masters, seeing value everywhere. Discard what is useless. Let go of old habits and beliefs that no longer serve you. He called this the classical mess, traditions that have lost their vitality. Constantly question your methods. Simplify to reveal the essential. Add what is essentially your own. This is true creation. Build something unique from your experience and spirit. He wanted students to find their own rhythm, their own Jeet Kune Do, the ultimate path to self-expression. Of all his teachings, none captured the world's imagination more than Bruce Lee's water philosophy, a simple idea with profound depth. It's a concept that transcends martial arts, reaching into every aspect of life. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Water adapts to any environment, never resisting, always embracing change. Put water in a cup, it becomes the cup. Pour it into a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Water takes the shape of whatever holds it, never losing its essence. Water can flow gently or crash with immense force. Be water, my friend, able to adapt but also to assert power when needed. Water is flexible, it yields, flows around obstacles and always finds the path of least resistance. Yet it never stops moving forward. In combat, this means redirecting energy. In life, it means adapting to setbacks, learning from them, and continuing on your journey. Flexibility allows you to bend without breaking, to remain resilient even when life's winds blow strongest. Water is also persistent. A single drop over time wears away stone. Its quiet determination shapes mountains and carves valleys. Bruce Lee's success was built on relentless, focused effort, hours of practice, repetition, and unwavering commitment. The philosophy of water teaches us that big goals are achieved through small, persistent actions repeated day after day. Most profound is water's formlessness, pure potential, no fixed identity, always ready to become something new. His goal was a state of no mind, reacting with pure spontaneity, free from hesitation or rigid thought. Free yourself from ego and preconceptions. Respond to the moment, fully present, letting intuition guide your actions. This is the essence of being water. So in tune with reality, you move with grace, power, and effortless confidence. It's a lesson for every challenge. Adapt, persist, and remain open to new possibilities, just as water does. That is the way of water, a timeless guide for living with resilience, adaptability, and quiet strength. My father's life was a struggle against barriers. Most formidable were the invisible walls of prejudice. Hollywood offered Asian actors only stereotypes. He refused to accept this. He pitched, but the lead went to a white actor, devastating but not defeating. He returned to Hong Kong where he wrote, directed, and starred in films that shattered box office records. These films were more than action. They were statements of dignity and strength. He reclaimed the narrative, showing a new image of Asian masculinity. His success in Asia forced Hollywood to take notice, leading to the first major Hollywood film built around an Asian star. He was not just the lead, but a creative force, infusing the film with his philosophy. The film became a global phenomenon. He became an international superstar. He didn't just break barriers, he built bridges for future generations. My father's time was short, but his legacy is immeasurable. He changed martial arts forever, making it mainstream and accessible. He inspired millions to step into dojos and gyms worldwide. His impact extended beyond combat. He became a symbol of cultural pride and empowerment. For Asian communities, he was a hero. For all underdogs, a champion. His teachings, "Be water, my friend," became mantras for athletes, artists, entrepreneurs. His ideas on self-knowledge and adaptability are studied in business, sports, and personal development. His style and image are iconic, but his truest legacy is in those he inspired to push limits and express themselves. He proved one person, with vision and will, can change the world. Life will knock you down, test your strength, and challenge your spirit. In those moments, my father's voice echoes loudest, not with easy answers but with a way of being. His life was a testament to the power of the human spirit to endure and adapt. He taught that obstacles are not to stop us but to instruct us. Do not pray for an easy life, pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. Every barrier, racism, criticism, injury, he used as fuel. He transformed pain into power, frustration into focus. True strength is forged in difficulty. Our response defines us. His message: express your unique truth with courage. Always be yourself, have faith in yourself, don't duplicate others. When you feel stuck, be water. Flow around obstacles, persist, drop by drop. Absorb what is useful, discard what is useless, add what is uniquely your own. His timeless call: you have the strength not just to endure life's storms, but to become the storm.